If you chose message number 1, what Spirit wants you to know right now is, the urgent message Spirit wants you to know is there is a huge change coming in your life very soon. It's going to be such a positive change, maybe more money, a new job. Maybe what's going to happen from Spirit is that it's going to be a marriage, maybe a longer term relationship, maybe something that you had not wanted to accept before. This is a change that is necessary, it's needed. Number 5 talks about the vibration of change, and it's happy, so go with it. Change is just around the corner, and it's up to you to grasp it, to take it, and to accept it, and to say, this is for me, this is my change, this is for the greater good of all, even if it doesn't seem like it at first, and I wholeheartedly accept this change. Because number 1, in accepting these changes, it is that we can fully embrace what the universe has to give to us. It is those times when we fully accept change that we can embrace these gifts, even if we don't notice them at first, that the universe wants to bestow upon us. Change. Change is on the horizon. A new cycle, a positive new cycle with the Wheel of Fortune, number 1. And High Priestess, this was intuitive. It was meant. You know this in your gut that this change needs to take place. Bounty and blessings is going to be brought upon you. All of the wonderful things, all of the good luck, all of the beautiful things that you could imagine are going to be brought upon you. And you know intuitively you need to go into this new cycle, this new change. But it's time to take that chance, accept the change, and accept your joy, your happiness, and the beauty that is waiting to be bestowed upon you. A lot of times change is scary, but sometimes it is so necessary to push us ahead into that next cycle, that next chapter of our lives. Thank you so much for watching, and if you'd like your own reading, go to naomitarot.com. If you chose message number 2, message number 2 says you've had trouble manifesting, maybe manifesting bounty for yourself, maybe manifesting growth, and maybe there's a reason for that. What are you repeating, number 2? What have you been stuck in recently? Have you been stuck in devil energy recently? Has there have been some comparison or greed or, 7 deadly sins, worry, envy? Has there been some negative energy you've been stuck in why you can't manifest? Or in the positive, would you like more things for yourself? Would you like to manifest more earthly pleasures? Because the devil, also represented by Pan, means earthly pleasures. The devil also means those things we enjoy on the earth. It's not always bad, but it can be. It can be when we let those things rule our lives. So what is it that you'd like to manifest that's of the earthly pleasures? And what's holding you back? What are your blocks with that? Because a lot of times the spiritual can be tied to the physical. What spiritual lessons do you need to learn? What is it about you spiritually that's not attracting these material things that you'd like? Because I do strongly believe to be happy in this life, we do need some level of comfort. We do need some level of materialism. And what is holding you back? You need to introspect within yourself. What's holding you back from manifesting this for yourself? Because you deserve these earthly pleasures. You deserve these things to feed your ego as well as your soul. The soul and the ego we see in balance, in tandem here. And in order to find the balance between the two of these things, what's holding you back from manifesting growth? What's holding you back from believing you can manifest for yourself? Look within, because the answer is within. What's holding you back? Who or what is the roadblock between you and making your wildest dreams come true? Because you are deserving of these things. Now, the devil card can be kind of scary. I get it. It looks kind of scary. I honestly think they should make this the Pan card. Because the depiction of the devil like this was stolen from Pan. I mean, in Greek mythology, he was the half man, half goat who was, he was the trickster. He had fun. He enjoyed himself. He drank wine. He had sex. He went to parties, etc. But was he evil? No. When it's in reverse, it means that you're letting those things rule your life, right? The 7 deadly sins. But when it's upright, it just means you're a lover of life. You enjoy life and you enjoy the earthly pleasures, the pleasures of the flesh. So how do you balance those with the spirit side, and how do you look within to see what's keeping you back from manifesting those dreams for yourself or those things that you so desire? What is holding you back? You need to take some time out to reflect on that, okay? If you chose message number 3, Message number 3, what the universe wants you to know right now, what spirit wants you to know right now, is that you need to use temperance with somebody you love, some relationship in your life you need to use temperance with. And you can go forward with them. That's the first instinct, right? To go forward and to be confident. You are normally very assertive and confident when it comes to your love life. You have a lot of strength. You go forward. You know what you're doing. You're very confident, not just with your love life, but with any partnerships you may have. But it's time to also add some temperance into that. You don't want to go forward like, I'm strong, I can do this, where you run into a brick wall or you run into an unforeseen situation because you weren't using temperance, right? Be cautious with this new relationship. There's no rush, whether it's a business partnership, a relationship, a customer, or somebody with work that you're going to make new ties with. Use some caution. You're always strong. You're always confident to go forward with this person, but trust your inner voice, reflect, and see if this is really right for you, this new relationship, whatever type of relationship it is. Either that, or this talks about balancing the two sides of yourself. So the temperance talks about balancing the two sides of yourself we see in the Lover's card. It can mean the ego self and the soul self, the love life and the work life. How are you going to balance those things before always feeling like you have to keep going with the Chariot? How are you going to balance these sides? Yes, you maintain strength, but there's a soft inner core inside the Strength card, just like the Emperor card. There's a soft, mushy inside, with Leos and Tauruses. You don't have to be a Leo or Taurus, but this represents Leo. Emperor represents Taurus or Capricorn a lot of times. There's that soft center inside of the Strength, and how do you nurture that side of yourself? You always have to take on the burden and the weight of others and others' problems and others' issues and always feel like you're confident, you're going forward, you're strong for them. But how do you use temperance to balance that other side of yourself, the vulnerability? Taking care of yourself, self-care, understanding that, yes, you're the ego self, you're the strong self, but you're the soul self. You need to be soft. You need to be nurtured too. How do you balance the yin and the yang of yourself? How do you give back to yourself and not just to others? So this is either a new relationship, whether it's business or love or friendship, that you need to use caution with and not just go full speed ahead with and question whether this is right for you, or it's you balancing your two selves, number 3. And it's about balancing the softer side with the ego side. It's about learning to balance the two sides of yourself, or it's about using caution with a new person before just going right ahead, being so confident. It's okay to be confident, but just use a little bit of caution, use a little bit of temperance. I think this is mostly about the two sides of yourself, though. So just consider what side you're nurturing and what side maybe needs more nurturing and attention from you. Thank you so much for watching. Go to naomitarot.com for readings. Bye-bye.